Good afternoon. This is Dr. John Bennett broadcasting from sunny Miami. Today we have here a meeting with Tabita Cazac. She's a medical student in Romania, and she's the head of the Walter Dandy Neurosurgical Students Organization. And we're excited to have her here. And we're excited also to have a sprinkling of zealots in neurosurgical, the field of neurosurgery. And first we'll start, before we turn over to Tabita, we'll start with Dennis. Hello, Dennis.
Hello, Dr. Bennett. Hello to everybody. I'm really glad to attend my first hangout with colleagues and doctors around the world over the field of my interest in neurosurgery. And I'm really interested to hear about the presentation of Tabita here.
Okay, we hope we're a part of this. And Simon, how are you doing today?
Very good, thank you. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and I'm very interested in this presentation as I'm probably the newest member of the association. I just joined today, so I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you very much, Tabita.
Yeah, welcome, Simon. And Slaven, welcome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Slaven Vojkovic. I'm a medical student currently at the University of Zagreb Medical School, member of Neurosurgical Societies, and I'm very, very glad that I can be on this hangout with Romanian passionate young neurosurgeons and to hear Tabita talking about their endeavors there. So thank you for having me.
Well, welcome, Slaven. And Tabita, could you please tell us your background first before you go into your presentation so we get to know you? And welcome.
Hello, Dr. Bennett. I'm Tabita Cazac. Well, I'm a sixth-year medical student in Bucharest, Romania, at Carol Davila University of Medicine and Pharmacy. I am currently the chair of Walter Dandy Neurosurgical Club from Bucharest, Romania, and well, I don't want to tell you more about me. You'll see with the presentation. Good. So today I want to talk to you about the Walter Dandy Neurosurgical Club from Bucharest, Romania. As Slaven had said before, Walter Dandy Neurosurgical Club is a student branch of Walter Dandy Neurosurgical Society. Well, the Walter Dandy Neurosurgical Society was founded in 2011 in St. Louis, Missouri, in order to support and transform the field of neurosurgery by being geared toward young and upcoming neurosurgeons who will remain innovative and motivated in their contribution to the field. The decision was made to name the society after one of the premier fathers of operative neurosurgery, which is Walter Dandy. The society was founded in the state of Missouri, as I've mentioned before, where Professor Dandy was born, raised, completed his undergraduate degree, and began medical school. He completed medical school at Johns Hopkins University of Medicine. The mission of Walter Dandy Neurosurgical Society is to be the first global society for neurosurgeons representing education, techniques, and innovation in operative neurosurgery in order to achieve better patients' outcome. Here in the picture we can see our Professor Salim Abdurraouf, who is the president, official president of Walter Dandy Neurosurgical Society. He is also professor and chairman at the Department of Neurological Society and director at St. Louis University Center for Cerebrovascular and Skull-Base Surgery, and also neurosurgeons in chief at St. Louis Hospital, University Hospital. The Romanian chapter of Walter Dandy was established in collaboration with our professor Mircea Radu Gorgan in January 29th in 2013. and now the Walter Idendi Neurosurgical Club from Bucharest. We decided the medical students have decided to form a club of neurosurgery because we were extremely passionate. And the club has the beginning in November 2014. As you can see, we as students have set up the club as an educational way to explore and share knowledge of neurosurgical approaches, technique, and pathology. Through anatomical workshops, clinical case presentation and discussion, neurology and neuroimaging labs and workshops, we aim to improve our knowledge and skills for the benefit of our future patients. Here is a picture of our beginning in November 2014. We are currently meeting every 2 weeks to discuss and review different neurosurgical aspects and issues for a better understanding of the complex field of neurosurgery. Here you can see our meetings. Also, the guidance of our mentors is essential. They represent various generations, different surgical management strategies for the best possible patient care. This is our mentor, Professor Gorgon, and here is Associate Professor Ligia Tătăranu and our Dr. Ciubotaru, and the Associate Professor Toader. Here are a few of our students in the Walter Idendi Neurosurgical Club presenting their aspects, different topics of neurosurgery. We are extremely passionate about the field of neurosurgery. I believe that by working hard, practicing, and constantly improving our skills, we can achieve better outcomes for our future patient, as I said before. Here is our professor, Exergian, who is specialized in spinal surgery. And in this picture, we are all together in the Congress last year at Iași, Romania, at the National Congress of Neurosurgery from our country. And here I wanted to present to you a meeting in honor of Roton's memory. Professor Dr. Albert Roton demonstrated over and over to all of his students that the only limit to what we could achieve are those we placed on ourselves. He has been a source of inspiration and hope to the world of neurosurgery. And I'm going to present to you a few pictures of our workshops. Here is the 101 neurosurgical training, and here is the advanced neurosurgical skills in last summer. We performed anastomosis and also dissections of different arteries. Also here. And this is the microneurosurgery workshops, Discover the Basics, which was held during the Medics Congress in Romania last month. And I want to tell you about the microsurgery experience with Dr. Victor Volovic. Dr. Victor Volovic, as you know, is one of our collaborators from Erasmus MC, University Medical Center, Rotterdam, Netherlands, and he has shown us his work during the years. He has realized several procedures such as interposition graft, side-to-side anastomosis, end-to-end anastomosis, high-flow bypass, all done in Bucharest at Floreasca Microsurgery Laboratory. Here is a special lecture we as a club and Victor have founded, the Walter Idendi in-depth lectures. we actually have streamed the course. We chose to share these lectures so that interested students and neurosurgeons who are not able to join us can prepare themselves intensely for the neurosurgical practice. Also, you can see all our work during the Walter E. Dandy's in-depth lectures on our site. This is the second edition of Walter E. Dandy in-depth lecture. And we had Ruben Dammers, who was a vascular and skull-based neurosurgeon at Erasmus University Medical Center, and also Viktor Volovic, of course. Here are some of our poster presentation for our neurosurgical seminars. We approach different topics of neurosurgery every 2 weeks. And now I'm going to talk to you about the course, the 101 neurosurgical course for medical students. Those pictures are from last year. So, yeah, the course was meant to review neurosurgical anatomy, techniques, and innovation in operative neurosurgery. Here you can see Professor Abdul Rauf meeting different students from all over the world. And also, every year, besides 101 neurosurgical course, we held Dandy Europe Operative Techniques for Residents. This is a more complicated course, but it is open for students too. They approach anatomy and techniques in neurosurgery in a more detailed way. Also, what I am going to show you now is the future lecture, neurosurgical course for medical students and residents, which will be taking place on 3rd and 4th June 2016, of course. So at our university, Carol Davila University, on 3rd June is for medical students, and on 4th June is for residents. This course is open for all neurosurgeons, young neurosurgeons in training and medical students who are interested in amplifying their basic neurosurgical knowledge, improving under guidance of true experts in the field. The course is meant to review, as I said, the neurosurgical anatomy, techniques, and innovation in operative neurosurgery. Also, it's meant to provide guidance in the field of neurosurgery for medical students. And also, I want to present to you that we have a Facebook page, so if you want to join us, and also an online site. And also, I want to say that, today with the aid of technology, physical distance is not an option, is not an obstacle. There are no limits for spreading knowledge, for establishing collaboration. So that's why I want to propose to you to do a hangout to our future course.
I'm sorry, Tabita, it looks like you're off of the...
You can get off the screen share, please, so you're not showing my ugly face. Okay, that's very good. Okay, Tabita, very good. It's exciting. I know that the audience loves this, and Dennis and Simon, I'm sure. But, you know, it just shows so much promise to join the various chapters and organizations across the world, so that you guys can communicate. And one thing, before I turn over to Simon and Dennis, one thing I noticed when you had the presentations that you're doing, those presentations that you do can be live streamed to the internet so that the world can see them. So it shows great promise. Simon, any comments?
Yes, thank you very much, Tabita. It was amazing to see all the things you're doing. I wish I could be involved in such a society. I would like to ask, are you also communicating with other chapters around the world?
Yes, of course. Yeah, we are collaborating with chapters from St. Louis, for example, from Poland, and yeah, we are all a family, as I like to say.
Wonderful. Wow. I look forward to getting involved.
Well,
Thank you
I
very much.
propose we have a meeting of the family
Yeah.
in a hangout.
Yeah.
We could easily put you on the screen with the head of the Polish chapter, hopefully the Greek chapter. We could have all you guys on hangout together, discussing what you're doing, where you're going, how we can all work together. So we'll talk about that later. But Dennis, you have any comments? Romania, I'm sorry.
I'm having a bit problem with my internet.
Okay. We can hear. Oh, okay. You're muted now, Dennis. Okay, there you go. Okay. You can text your questions or comments if you want.
I was encountering some problems with the internet.
It's fine now.
Thanks for the nice presentation, Tabita. Really nice to see this dynamic of the students getting involved in their field of interest, and giving these chances from early on med school is, in my opinion, very important, because it gives them some basic knowledge even before they start the residency. So when these students hopefully start their residency, the quality of their knowledge will be on a nice level, which in the very end helps for better patient outcomes. In my opinion, is very important to use the dynamic of the students, and in seeing this happening is very nice.
Okay, very good. I'd like to introduce Rakesh, Dr. Rakesh from India. Hello, Dr. Rakesh. Say hi to Tabita.
Say hi. Oh, hi. It's Dr. Rakesh from India. Hi, everyone. Is this thing started yet, or it's about to start?
No, we're actually in the middle of it, but you're welcome to comment and give your input. Now, what we're trying to do, Rakesh, is basically just introduce what Tabita is doing in Romania, and introduce her to Dennis and Simon and Slaven, who are neurosurgical lovers. You're a neurosurgeon itself, but they may go into neurosurgery. However, they're working with chapters, and it's exciting to see these guys on the same stream.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. We got Tabita, who is from Dandy Neurological Society, and that is new to us. So we would like to know how it works, and it's an international one. So we would love to know how it works, and if they could participate with us in the Neurosurgical TV, it will be a good one.
Yes, we definitely want to continue the dialogue, and I was mentioning to Tabita that we can establish a channel for chapters around the world, and as I also mentioned before, in our other channel of neurosurgery, Neurocirugía TV, which is Spanish neurosurgery, they also have a chapter in Mexico City. So I'm sure they're around in places we don't even know about. And the internet allows us to go anywhere, as evidenced by this hangout. We can go anywhere the internet goes, and we can link the chapters together.
Yes, of course. Yeah, it will be great to establish a channel.
Yeah, for example, your Polish counterparts, how do they communicate with them? Do you have phone calls or emails, or how do you communicate with them now?
Well, Professor Abdul Rauf sent us invitation to different courses, and we meet.
Okay. Okay, well, this is another way to meet and another way to increase interaction. And you know, Tabita, and I'm sure the other guys will tell you the same thing, it's a little different when you meet someone on the screen than if you just get an email. It's a much higher form of communication, and as you've shown with your PowerPoint, when you go to a medical conference, it's essentially a thought leader. Like today, you're the thought leader that are showing your ideas and what you've done, getting in front of the auditorium and presenting a PowerPoint. This is essentially the same. It's the same thing, except we don't have to travel, get the hotel, and we're allowed to hear what you have to say, to see your points on the screen, and to meet you in person, which is another big value of conferences, is the networking and the face-to-face interaction. This is almost as good as a face-to-face.
Yes, I agree.
Have you ever used Hangouts before, Tabitha?
Pardon?
Have you ever used Hangouts before?
No, actually, we just live streamed some events. That's all.
Just informal. Now your group looks very passionate. I saw the auditoriums look like it's overflowing with people. How many people are in the organization?
Well, we are 23 members, active members, and about 60 members, which are passive members. But they come to every meeting, doing presentations. I haven't got time to do my presentation right. So, but we are writing articles and to our journal of surgical science. We write articles, also do posters in different congresses. It depends, international or national congresses. Yeah.
How often do you guys meet?
Every two weeks.
2 weeks, and it's a formal kind of meeting where someone always presents something, or how does that work?
Yeah. Every time we have Professor Gorgan, who presents a topic in neurosurgery, and also we have students who make presentations, and we discuss case presentations, and also we have workshops in which we learn how to do a lumbar puncture, for example, or how to do a right anastomosis, or how to dissect correctly. It depends on the meeting.
Okay. Now, Slaven, how does your organization, how is it set up? Because you have something similar in Croatia, correct?
I just wanted to comment on this. First of all, thank you, Tabita, for your talk. Unfortunately, I got off for a couple of minutes, but I think that was a great presentation. So in Croatia, we have this Roton course that I started with my colleagues, and we also meet every 2 weeks. And for now, I am leading the presentations because I have some more experience than my colleagues in Roton view of neuroanatomy, but we are trying to bind this with experiences of each other. So we are discussing and trying, to do something that we all understand and that binds our experience together. So. And I mentioned the great collaboration that we have with our mentors in Zagreb, which is also important because they let us go into the ORs to achieve experience. I think everyone that is now attending this Roton course has been in the OR and has operated at least a bit during these operations. For now, I have been mostly in the pediatric neurosurgery OR. Dr. Jurashin, who is a master neurosurgeon here in Zagreb, specializing in pediatric brain tumors. So it was those are such great experiences. And there is also a wider society for neuroscience who meets. Well, we meet each week, so we have some things that are going on because we are a very huge society, 700 members, and we have these subsections. So everyone is doing things, and that's it. I'm mostly oriented on neurosurgical part, but I also have some I have some affiliations in psychiatry and psychoanalysis, which are also parts of this society. So I think this is great what you're doing, and I think the Dandy Society and your idea of the Dandy Club is wonderful. So I'm really looking forward. I hope I can come to Bucharest to meet you all and really to enjoy what you're doing also.
Yeah, can you tell us about the that June 3rd webinar? It's a one-day webinar, correct? Can you tell us about that, Tabitha?
Well, yeah, the program will start at 9 a.m. Romanian time. We have our Dean of University who will actually open the ceremony. And after that, Professor Abdul Rauf will hold the lecture, but also residents are going to be there, and also our professors and mentors. And we will discuss the basic anatomy of the brain, actually, and we'll see. Professor Abdul Rauf usually makes the lecture so interested. Students have so many to say after the lecture. It's unique every year. I don't know how it will be this year, but wonderful, that's for sure.
Well, I really want to go over this conference, so we're going to screen share. We're going to get one of our ACE workers here. It could be Simon, it could be Slaven, to put your website up to show the program so we can go through it to see exactly what you mean. Can one of you guys do that or give me the link so I'll screen share it?
Yeah, Tabitha shared her screen the other day. I think she knows how to do it.
Okay, well, you can do it. Yeah, you can screen share it, Tabitha. You're an ace at this tech now.
If you put your, if sometimes it doesn't come up, just give it a try, and if not, we will share it.
Or just send us the link and we'll put it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me see where I have put
You see the tiger.
Yeah.
That's your pet tiger, right?
Well,
Oh, Dr. Hadi's here.
Oh, okay. Hello, Dr. Hadi.
Wonderful.
Hello, I'm just testing
Welcome.
on iPhone.
Great.
That's okay.
Welcome.
We're trying to show the world that you can participate in a webinar with a smartphone.
Yeah, this is through iPhone, but I don't know how to do it. Just to chat. I don't know if I can add anything or show something or screen share. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. We'll introduce you to Tabitha after she's doing a slideshow of a conference she's having coming up. Okay, Tabitha, why don't you go ahead and lead us through your program?
So.
Okay. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Right.
Hello, Tabitha.
Yeah, this is Dr. Hadi from Iraq.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Hello, Tabitha. Nice to meet you. Okay,
Nice to meet you.
Keep going. Okay, keep going in your hangout. I just wanna.
Yeah, he and Rakesh are the only neurosurgeons on the panel here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have received the official program from our professor Salim Abdul Rauf, and it's going to be some functional areas, anatomy and surgical approaches, and also an anatomy and surgical approaches to the ventricular system. We have prepared a lot in the last time in the topic of ventricular system. And also he will be talking about the brain aneurysms and also about brain tumors. I know Slaven likes the topic. And also, yeah, he will talk about head trauma and spinal surgery and functional surgery. And also he likes, I mean, every year he offers us guidance in selecting a field in neurosurgery, and he talks about the different fields of neurosurgery, and he gives information so we can be more oriented in neurosurgery. That's gonna be the program for 3rd June.
And you also mentioned that there will be a hands-on workshop, Tabitha. You will have a cadaveric dissection, if I'm correct.
Yes, but It's not going to be for all students because it's going to be in the same time as Professor Abdul Rauf. So yeah, there will be a dissection course held by our Professor Toader and also with another professor of anatomy in the same location in the anatomy lab.
Thank you, thank you.
Could you do me a favor, Tabita? Could you show Amar the picture of the students of your organization watching a presentation? Could you go back to that?
To my presentation.
I just want to show Amar the interest that you can just feel it from seeing the slide of. I'm sure it's happening too in Croatia, where the students are overflowing the auditorium to watch a presentation.
No, it's not that widespread. Neurosurgery is more of a limited.
Go to that slide that shows
specialty.
The student.
But we have highly.
Great.
Yeah,
this is in Romania.
Look at that, Amar. Look at that.
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
That's great. This is in Romania.
Yes, of course it is in Romania, and.
Oh, that's great. In fact, this is what they are doing great. They have many sections all over the world.
Yeah, that picture just
it's still in Iraq, yes, we are not.
It looks like a very passionate group of people.
Yes, that's right. That's a very nice picture.
Yes, well, we are very passionate about neurosurgery indeed.
Well, you know, I was mentioning to Amar before that we should do the same in Iraq. They're probably, Amar, there are probably organizations now that we just don't know about of students. That neurosurgical disciples that get together. Do you know of any groups like that in Iraq?
Still, I may try to do this with residents, in fact, neurosurgical residents to start with, rather than medical students. Yes.
Sure.
You know that Samer is one of them. I encouraged him, and he's in the panel. Samer Suz, and he presented some great, some of the great hangouts. He's a resident in final year, and he tried to get more of the residents with us. But in Iraq, it's not that easy as elsewhere. Communication and because of what's happening here. But still, we are passionate about that and optimistic, and we will do that with your help.
Well, one thing we want to do, Amar, is to give you and Tabita and everyone a platform to communicate with each other. And certainly, the way I see it going is that someone like you could be lecturing to a lot of students across the globe, to all these organizations, because, most doctors, and I'm sure you're the same, they love to teach. They love to teach. And the more students, the more students, the better. And if we people like you and Rakesh that have experience to talk to groups of students at one time in a hangout from different countries, I don't think it get any better than that for a student, really.
What I wanted to mention also is that Professor Abdulrauf is a great player here. I think he's doing great things for Neurosurgical Society of the world, and he also wants to do something similar to this in Croatia in the next few years. So I'm really hoping that we can spread this collaboration and maybe invite Tabita to us here also, and her fellows.
Yeah, of course I come.
Very good. Any closing remarks, Simon? We'll wrap it up.
It's 3 a.m. in Tokyo, but I feel like it's midday. I'm having a great time, and I wish I didn't have to work tomorrow, but I don't care. I'm just enjoying this hangout.
We appreciate your dedication. Dedication of a future neurosurgeon. Any closing remarks, Rakesh?
Yeah, we are getting more and more societies in. In the near future, we'll see neurosurgical TV grow very big. So we already have Dandy Neurological Society now. Soon we have to see people from WFNS, World Federation of Neurological Sciences, and Brain Trauma Foundation. So big institution coming into this. So hope to see those days.
Okay, Dennis. Okay, excuse me, Rakesh. Yeah, we hope to get the Indian neurosurgical lovers involved too, the students, involved. And Dennis, do you have any closing comments?
Actually, everything was pretty nice with this hangout. We got to know about the events going on. As for Greece, we actually don't have so much so focus on neurosurgery. There are med students conferences and events going on, but except my university, where we have under the mentorship of our professor some students involved in surgeries, wards, making some projects for presentation. I hope that medical students get more organized, at least for those who are interested in neurosurgery, to attend to organize some of these events I've just seen.
Okay, well, it doesn't have to be an organization. You yourself can participate, and you can be part of the team. You can be part of the team. You can help us organize. You can host, like we're doing now. And you can try to get speakers and try to meet neurosurgeons like Amar and Rakesh, and to get and to say that, Dr. Bennett, or I think this person wants to speak. So you can get involved. It doesn't have to be an organization. You can be part of the whole thing. So,
yeah, for the moment we just have this small organization which refers only to our university, guided by our professor. We organize some microsuturing workshops, different type of lectures he does on neurosurgical anatomy. But yeah, we can achieve more stuff in this international platform.
We're all invited. If you want to get them together and say, Dr. Bennett, I want to introduce my colleagues to you, and they want to get to learn the Hangout platform, we could do that very, very easily. So very good. Good to have all you guys come out. Thank you very much. And Tabita, thank you. We're going to sign off, and then we'll chat. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.